What is up, guys? As you can see, today we're back with another Honor of Kings video. Today we'll be looking at a really good WIRO player. His name is Soulier, I think, in Honor of Kings. I probably butchered that pronunciation. I'm sorry, guys, to all my Chinese viewers. But anyway, so it was actually really hard to find a good video of this hero, because right now he's mostly played as a support and he's not really a popular hero for solo queue, for ranked in general. He's still played a lot in tournaments, but for ranked it's just, there's other heroes that are just way more suited for that solo queue playstyle, you know. And a lot of people don't really play support, and when they play Lumber or something, because this hero Lumber is just, I think, cheaper to buy. And you can see here, when he plays the side lane, he doesn't really excel too well anymore. You can see he has to go back a lot against his ADC lane. He struggles a lot against it. And in this game right now, the meta is that you mostly lane against an ADC. But I ended up finding a really good player. He is nowhere close to the Raz player that I showed you, but he's still really good, especially at this hero. And yeah, he also runs a pretty interesting build, so I thought I would show you guys. This is a decent side lane build. As I said, mostly this hero is played support. You just go full tank, right? But in the side lane, he likes to go for some AD, for some interesting items. And this game, you'll see him go, he already bought the attack speed boots because he wants to apply that S1 faster. He goes the Fafnirs just like I do in Arena of Valor. And yeah, some heroes also like to go full AD. I couldn't find a good gameplay with that. Some heroes like to go Blitzblade with crit. Like Blitzblade gives crit in this game. And they sometimes even go Claves. But yeah, we couldn't really find a really good gameplay. But you see, he knows the mechanics, he plays it really well, he used the ult, he hit the S2 very well, flickers in, gets the 1v1 solo kill onto the Valheim, doesn't end up dying, pushes the minions into the wall to clear them faster, and there we go. So he is rushing Mail of Pain right now. He is playing against the Valheim, he's playing against Rourke. If you guys ever played Rourke in any of these games, in Arena of Valor too, you just know how hard Mail of Pain counters it. It's crazy. That is why he is rushing that Mail of Pain first. Like, a Rourke will literally kill himself so fast with like 4 hits if you have the Mail of Pain. It's unplayable. You need lifesteal as a Rourke. You need the Beast in Arena of Valor to heal against the Mail of Pain. It's crazy. So that's a good tip. If you see a Rourke in the enemy team in Arena of Valor, buy Mail of Pain. If you're playing something that can go for it, even on a Lubu, I would go Mail of Pain in that case. Just completely counters it. So you can see his Nakrov is ganking the Valheim right here, and they end up getting a quick kill again. And he has to keep going back, guys. As you see, if you're playing against that ADC, you will have to go back a lot of times. But don't worry, we can skip those boring moments of him walking back to lane, and we will get to the exciting parts very soon, because he will do really well in the late game team fights. I checked out some of them. I didn't spoil myself completely, but yeah. But as you can see, he just has to play very safe. In this game, very interesting, you can't preload the S1, you know. In Arena of Valor, you can use the S1, wait a couple seconds, then he just flickers in. Let's see if he kills him. No, it is not enough damage, unfortunately. He tried to, I'm sure he tried to get an angle where he can push the Valheim into the tower, but he wasn't able to. But if you're looking at the minimap, you see his Nakrov is on his way, so he is just baiting here. The Valheim takes the bait, tries to kill him, but the Nakrov just follows up, ganks him, and that's another very easy kill set up by the WIRO. And Nakrov unfortunately dies. I assume he's using a taunt here, but yeah, very well played so far, and I believe he has to go back again. And again, WIRO is very similar in this game to the WIRO we have in Arena of Valor. I think the only differences are the damage numbers. Late game, this WIRO deals more damage than the AoE one, but early game, it feels like WIRO is stronger in AoE. But yeah, And you can see this is one of the special skins. This is the... Actually, I'll show again a little preview of the skin here, right here. It's one of the Zodiac skins, I think, which came out a couple months ago. They're all really clean. And this is like the turtle. I'm not really sure. You can see the turtle here. I'm not really familiar with the lore behind it, but yeah. It's a cool skin. And now he's just getting pressured. He probably cannot push this defend this tower. Because the people showed up, and Valheim just pushes so well in this game. It's reworked. I'll try to record a video on the reworked Valheim in honor of Kings 2. I assume we will be getting it quite soon because it is Valheim used to be the same in this game as we have him in honor of in AoV. So I think we will get it pretty soon. This seems like it's gonna be a really nice ult. Yep, he combos it with the Nakrov knockup. He gets a kill and he actually gets out with the S2. S2 really important for WIRO because you can get CC'd during it. So as soon as you start that animation, you will be able to jump away. And you saw he got knocked up during the S2, but he just kept going through the air. It is an unstoppable skill in most cases, unless something like maybe a Leicester ults you, but I'm not sure even if that stops it. But yeah. And you can see here he pre-orders the Frost Cape. Pretty good in our game too. I will try Omni Arms as well in Arena of Valor. I think that might be good too. But yeah, Frost Cape, pretty good choice for WIRO, of course. And yeah, he's gonna have... He already completed the Fafnirs, I think. But we will have to see the items again. Also, this is gonna be a really long game because it's like a really back and forth. I checked it out. I know the results, but of course I'm not gonna spoil it. As you guys know, I like to upload losses too, so this might be a loss. You have to watch the whole thing. Anyway, you can see that Natalia is poking him. Ended up missing by a little bit though, so she didn't end up doing a lot of damage. Someone is already tilted. Someone is already trying to surrender. You hate to see it. Ooh, very well played there. Really nice catch on the Natalia. We can watch that again. So he jumps in with the S1, knocks her up. Again, taps the ult, flickers behind her. As you guys know, it is often really good to just tap it real quick. The ult, it will still knock up the person right beside you, still deal a decent amount of damage, and you can combo it with a flicker S2 or with a normal S2 into the wall, stuff like that. Oh, he actually does not have the Fafnirs. He took a screenshot, I don't know why. But he actually does not have the Fafnirs. He has the completed Spear of Longinus already. But of course, for Arena of Valor, I would prefer the Rank Breaker, because these guys don't have Rank Breaker. This game doesn't have it, so they always go Spear of Longinus. It's the only armor pierce item they have, so they have to go for it. But in my opinion, Rank Breaker is stronger. Here you can see the enemy team is trying to pressure the mid lane tower, and I think he will follow up and try to defend, but it's just too many. He doesn't have his flicker available, so he has no way of entering the fight really, and he gets poked here. He wanted to clear the wave, got a little bit too greedy, ends up getting poked by the Natalia. Of course, in this game she does way more damage. She's actually a really good mage, like a decent mage. So yeah. Anyway, he is waiting for that flicker, I assume. 18 more seconds to go. And then he will try to engage a team fight for his team, because they're actually not in a bad spot. He is really fed. His Kali has a lot of gold. His Kali is the mid laner, the guy with the blonde hair on the minimap. And his Nakrov is decently fed too. So I think they can win a team fight if they play their cards right. That means if WIRO hits a very nice ult. Now he completed the Frost Cape, is going for the Fafnirs next. So we'll see if that will work out for him. He's gonna trap him really well here. Probably gonna one-shot him, beautiful. That's exactly what you want to see as WIRO. You just wait in these bushes. He could have charged his ult. I would have personally charged ult, but he just decided to just attack him straight up, tap the ult, push him into the tower, push him into the wall, and then yeah, just one-shot him. And WIRO can do the same really in AoV, so I really don't think it's a very bad hero. Still not a lot of players like to play him. Again, very nice here. Misses the push into the wall, but flickers after her, kills her. Let's see if he can kill the Yao. No, misses the push again, but he can chase here, maybe. No, Yao jumps away very well. I made a video on this guy as well. If you guys were impressed by his skills, he's a really cool hero. You can check it out on my channel. Just type in shurkou Yao. And this is a very beautiful ult by Kali. Ends up shredding the Rourke completely there. Now he has to go back. He still has his passive available, I think. Actually, no, it's on cooldown. Never mind. 602. He's doing a phenomenal job. As a side laner, of course. Very hard to have that much kill participation. But you can see the Rourke is really fed. However, as I said, the Mail of Pain is gonna make Rourke have a hard time dealing with this WIRO, for sure. And he's about to complete his Fafnirs, giving him more attack speed, giving him more, like a faster knockup on his S1 basically. Also, there's some cool combos I saw while searching for these videos with the S1 and Flicker that I will be trying in Arena of Valor, and I'll make a new video, of course, when I manage to get some nice gameplay with those combos to show you guys how to do them. But I don't think this player actually does it. I think the orange button is his recording app. Let's just ignore that. He has to dash away here. See, the enemy team is just playing the macro much better than his team right now. His ADC really is not doing a good job. 3 and 6 right now. He is charging his ult. He has the flicker available. Flickers in beautifully. Is he gonna die? Yes, he dies as well for it. He ends up getting 1 kill onto the support, dies for it. Not worth, in my opinion. That is for sure a mistake. Gives up the 7-0 kill streak to the enemy team. But his boatman messes up as well, ends up dying. Let's see how the game progresses here. They don't lose yet. That is for sure, because this video, you can already see by the time, it's a 20-minute juicer. So there's still some minutes remaining, and we'll see who wins it. He is still really strong. His Kali is really strong, has a lot of gold. Not a good KDA, but a lot of gold, so still has the wave clear, and you can see the damage the Kali is doing right now. It's crazy. But the enemies end up getting away. Let's see if the Nakrov is doing a really great job here split pushing. But all the enemies, if you watch the minimap right now, are following up. I think the Nakrov shouldn't go back here. He should just kill the Valheim. The Valheim has 200 HP and is alone for now. The boatman ends up chasing him but doesn't find him. And now the boatman gets attacked again, but he should be fine. He should give this over to the ADC. Takes it because the ADC, of course, 6 deaths. I would probably take it too if I was 7 and 1 on WIRO with a 3 and 6 ADC. It is, of course, the Alandor, if you guys didn't notice yet. Really looking forward to that release in AoV, by the way. He has to back away here. Let's see if he dies. The Rourke gets him. The Rourke uses his ult and negates the WIRO ult, and then he just gets caught out, unfortunately. But his team ends up winning the team fight, actually. Trading, making it a 3-for-2 trade in total. So really well played by the boatman there. Knocking up 2 people. Hitting them with his daze as well. And now the Elandor just almost dies again. She is not having a good time right now. I wouldn't jump into Yao like that. But the Nakrov, meanwhile, just split pushing. So they're definitely in a favorable situation now. They have the minion pushes, like their waves are pushing. They have the Slayer minions pushing in. They have the Kali against the Rourke, of course, a really good counter too. Like Rourke hates poke against him, so Kali really a nice hero to pick up against him. And now he, oof, that is a beautiful combo. Let's see if he gets the kill actually. Oh, that is a beautiful combo. Almost ends up dying, but gets the kill with his red buff. Crazy. He was waiting outside of vision range with the ult already charged. As soon as Yao stepped inside of his range, he instantly flickered onto him and ends up just absolutely one-shotting him. Beautiful there. And if you guys didn't know, as I said, you can check my Yao video. He can go back in time and stuff. It's a really cool hero. So he almost ended up negating most of that damage by using his ult, but he still ended up dying. So beautiful there. And we'll see here if he can start a team fight. Of course, the flicker is used now. His ADC just absolutely gets caught again, but survives with 10 HP. Boltman gets caught. And now we'll see if he can catch out that Rourke. He is waiting for it. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. He gets 2 kills and gets out. Beautifully played. That was exactly what he had to do. He walks in, hits the ult, kills the Valheim instantly, and then S2's out, barely hitting the Rourke with the last pixel, with the furthest pixel with his S2. Like truly, the Rourke was inside of him. That was the perfect hitbox, and dashes away, bringing the Rourke with him and killing him with the last auto attack. That was very well played. I have no idea how his team ended up dying there. That is very tilting. They might be losing here. He has to go back very fast. The Elandor has to outplay them. Beautiful. The Elandor actually did really well for once. And then they ended up doing... Yeah, they end up killing both. Very well played by both him and Elandor there. Finally, the Elandor is doing something in this game. And as you can see, this is not the highest rank, but the people still have very clean mechanics in this game. Like, even if it's not the very highest rank, this Elandor was even feeding, but you saw he still had some really nice mechanics to back up. So yeah, really cool there. As I said, I'm really looking forward to the Elandor release. This is probably one of my favorite heroes in Honor of Kings, skill-wise, so... And you can see here, he's just chilling, he's trying to charge his S1. Now he's charging his ult. Is he gonna flicker in? It gets cancelled by the Natalia. You hate to see it. Very unfortunate there. But they ended up trading 1-for-1. Support, the Boltman is playing as a support. So they've traded support for the enemy ADC. So they're in a really good spot right now. If they wait for that WIRO ult, 8 more seconds, the Elandor ends up playing really well, picks off the Natalia in the backline. And now he can just flicker, yeah, right in, perfect. Exactly what you want to see. And his passive gets popped. Elandor can just step on the little tiles and he gets out safely. There we go. And now they probably want to push this. Well, I'm not sure if they can. He ends up selling his Mail of Pain for the Blade of Eternity. He's probably like, okay, Rourke has lifesteal now, so it doesn't matter anymore. Oof, beautiful. Look how much damage he deals. He absolutely one-shots the Rourke. Rourke revives. Ends up dying to red buff. No, he doesn't. That is really unfortunate. I think he sold his Blade of Eternity for Death Sickle, so he can still get out one more time. He still has his Death Sickle. Yes, I just saw it in his items. So he ended up getting out with a little bit of luck without even using his Death Sickle. So that is available for the next team fight. But his Elandor gets caught again. Now it's a 1v3. We'll see if he can defend that. He has his Death Sickle available. He does not have his Flicker available. The minions are pushing in. I don't think the enemies can push. The Kali and Nakrov are respawning, so that's still safe. For sure, they might be doing the Dragon though. He pans over it. If you didn't know, you can see, I think it's the same in AoV. If you don't have vision of the Dragon or Slayer, you can still see the AoEs and stuff that they use. So you should always, whenever you suspect the enemies, whenever they're missing and you suspect they might be doing one of these major objectives, pan the map over them and you can see he ends up one-shotting the Natalia beautifully, but he dies for it. I really don't think it's worth, because in 15 seconds he would have had the Flicker available. Now his Kali got caught again, very unfortunate. And now it's gonna be really tough because they don't have the Kali wave clear, they don't have their main tank. And you can see on the minimap that Nakrov is trying to split push top and end the game that way. But we'll see if it will be possible, because the enemy team are pushing in and the Alandor seems to be dying. Yes, she does. It's still 15 seconds remaining for him and Kali. I really think that might be the game, because both men cannot defend alone. Yep, that is the game. Very unfortunate. I mean, I knew he would lose, but I still, as you guys know, I like to upload some losses every once in a while, and I think this was a really good one. And you can see it's only 1200 rating. This really is not a very high rank, but you saw he still played very well. His team played pretty well in most scenarios. You can see he did 24% damage, MVP, highest score of the game, higher than the enemy MVP. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this WIRO God gameplay, and if you have any suggestions for more videos, let me know. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.